We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Calhoun is there, and Pedroia's gone to open up the ball game.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Tapped out in front of home. Perez gonna have to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down. Delino DeShields gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now. Three and 1 now. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Rolando Randall set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. A little bouncer. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder number 6.
And that's in there for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Rua is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Johnny Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. This one's flared out toward left. Holiday shading to his right. 2 down. Kendrys Morales will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Randall has got it, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Carlos Santana will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Striding into the box, Ryan Rua, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Robinson Chirinos set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. In there, a base hit. Number 19 gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Now batting number 15, second baseman,
Dustin Pedroia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Minor sets. Here's the 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Salvador Perez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Eric Hosmer stands in. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Carlos Fernandez will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Elvis Andrus is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Elvis.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Right side, hit hard. Fernandez is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Delino DeShields is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Rolando Randall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Minor has his target. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Settling in now, Matt Holliday. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Liner towards second. A dive. He's got it. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
Alcides Escobar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Alcides
Ready to deliver.
Escobar.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cole Calhoun. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Coming to the plate now, Gerard Dyson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Too high, 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Lorenzo Cain will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out.
Get out of here.
In to score is the runner from third. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Johnny Peralta. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Carlos Santana is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ryan Rua is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Robinson Chirinos will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
On the move is Calhoun. 2 gone. Number 19 steps into the box. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers.
Count is 2-1.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Kendrys Morales is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman.
First pitch
Number
coming. Here it
25.
is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rua giving chase. 1 out. Salvador Perez in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Minor gets the sign. The 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Elvis Andrus will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Reined in. On to first, and they turn the double play. Delino DeShields will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Fly ball out to right field. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Carlos Fernandez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman. Carlos.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is DeShields. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Alcides Escobar strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Rua is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Cole Calhoun, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. This is flared right back over the mound, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. After it is Holiday. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rolando Randall makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Miners ready. 0-1 on its way. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Randall is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So the leadoff man is gone here, and that'll bring up the former batting champ, Matt Holliday. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Fernandez takes it in. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Hit on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Johnny Peralta gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Kendrys Morales will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Salvador Perez will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Eric Hosmer will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. Carlos Fernandez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Alcides Escobar steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now in the box, Cole Calhoun. He singled his last time up. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Taken high and deep to right. Rua looking up. And this one is gone. A home run.
The left fielder, number 1,
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Lorenzo Cain will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard to short. Andres fields it cleanly. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ryan Rua is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Minor into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Robinson Chirinos stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 19.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He drew a walk his first time up.
Dustin Pedroia.
All ones that count.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Johnny Peralta steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
3rd baseman.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sean Tollison will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. DeShields sprinting after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double. Into the box, Kendrys Morales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
The catcher, number 13.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Eric Hosmer will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Around 3rd and being waved on home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Into the box now, Carlos Fernandez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Around 3rd and being waved on home. And the runner from 2nd is in to score. Alcides Escobar steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Number 51 will come in and pitch now.
Number 51.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Hit to short. The 2nd for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The right fielder, number
Cole Calhoun Ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. And no shot for Holiday on this one. A fair ball heading for the corner. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Gerard Dyson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The run scores from second, and he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night. Lorenzo Cain comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Andrus on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw gets the speedy Andrus at first, and the bunt attempt is snuffed out.
The center fielder,
Delino DeShields gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Rolando Randall will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is... Johnny Peralta digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Look out. 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Mark Melanson will be the new pitcher.
number 2, Mark Melanson.
Hit in the air out to left field. Holiday has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Salvador Perez digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holiday is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Matt Holliday will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1.
Now batting,
Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. And there's ball 1. In there, 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
now batting, right fielder,
Ryan Rua stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitter. He's not dancing around it.
And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble